Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel, 1000 Manga Recap. Last time, we left off with Hua-Bei in shock, and now, the story takes an intense turn. We see Hua-Bei, still reeling from the surprise, suddenly start running, but she doesn't make it far. She crashes right into Wu Chen. "Oh, you're awake," Wu Chen says with a knowing smirk, his eyes locked on hers. Hua-Bei's heart skips a beat, her face flushing as she thinks, his physique, it's like he was sculpted by the gods themselves. And Wu Chen, always the tease, doesn't miss a thing. "You like what you see? How about we take this inside, change positions, and really take our time?" His voice drips with playful confidence. Hua-Bei, overwhelmed, stammers, then bolts, her cheeks burning. As she flees, Wu Chen chuckles to himself, this little girl. But his face darkens as he thinks, no time for games now. I need to focus. I have to dig into the two families' secrets. Then, a message appears on his phone, two family elder brother, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Cafe in the north of the city. The scene shifts to the cafe, where Wu Chen sits across from Tu. The tension between them is thick. "Bro," Wu Chen says, leaning back with a casual grin, "why does this feel like we're in some spy movie?" Tu, clearly uneasy, leans in and lowers his voice. "What do you really want to know? Young Master Lin can't know we've been talking." "Relax," Wu Chen says, waving a hand. "Order a drink. Let's take our time. Are all two family members this mysterious? I've heard nothing about you guys until now." Tu scoffs. "I don't like coffee. And the Tu family, well, it all started when that man came to Pengcheng." He takes a breath before continuing, "Pengcheng brought that man to our village. The chief thought he was just another wealthy businessman coming to consult us about feng shui. But no, this guy was different. He was talking about setting up international businesses, launching a brand overseas, and then dominating some new market here in Xi. I didn't pay much attention, but I knew the chief wasn't interested." Pengcheng smiled politely and turned him down. Then, half a month later, Pengcheng was murdered. Tu's voice cracks. "The killer, the propagator, wrote a curse in Pengcheng's own blood, a curse on our entire clan. The chief said it was because the man feared our revenge. He wanted to trap us in the village forever. To protect everyone, the clan leader ordered us to stop all contact with outsiders. To live simple lives, farming, in isolation. But after experiencing the world outside, how could I stay trapped in the fields? So I left. I broke ties with the family, swore never to use our clan's techniques again, and started a new life under a different name. As for the others who left, I really don't know." Wu Chen's gaze sharpens. Before Pengcheng's death, who else did he meet outside the village? Tu shakes his head. "I don't know." Wu Chen leans back, his expression unreadable. "Alright, go back. I'll contact you later." As Tu leaves, Wu Chen's mind races. Those who speak out after leaving the village face danger, but what about outsiders who enter? I've lived 1,000 lifetimes, never putting anyone in harm's way. But now, with new players like Tong Xin and Scarface heading toward the Tu family, I need to act fast. His phone rings, snapping him back to the present. "Who's this?" he answers sharply. "Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Wu," a soft voice says on the other end. "I'm Hua Lei from Yahello. Could we meet? There's something I'd like to discuss, face to face." "Sure," Wu Chen replies, his curiosity piqued. "Name the place." Half an hour later, we see Wu Chen walking through a garden. Hua Lei is waiting, her face a mixture of nervousness and determination. "Mr. Wu, thank you for coming," she says, hesitating. "I know this is sudden. Let's skip the formalities," Wu Chen cuts in, his tone firm but not unkind. "Just tell me what's on your mind." Hua Lei swallows, then pulls out a check. "This is 400 million from the sales of our Yahello eye cream, part of the 5 Elements nourishing set. This money, it belongs to you. We're deeply grateful for your help promoting the product, and if there's ever a next time, please let us know. We'll be happy to work with you again." Wu Chen raises an eyebrow. "You misunderstand. This was just a task given by the provincial leaders." Hua Lei looks down, sadness creeping into her voice. "Even if it was an assignment, you could have partnered with any other company. Yahello has worked so hard to surpass Huankai. Accepting this money, to be honest, it's difficult for me." Her voice wavers. "There's something else. After Hua-Bei came home yesterday, she wasn't herself. But I know she met with you. She's even more competitive than I am. If she did anything to offend you, I'm sorry on her behalf. Please don't hold it against her." Wu Chen studies her, impressed. "You're not just a good sister, you're a strong, principled businesswoman. Not bad at all." But then, something changes. We see a car speeding toward them. Hua Lei notices it before Wu Chen does. In a split second, she throws herself at Wu Chen, pushing him out of the way. He hits the ground hard, his mind spinning. "Miss Wale," he shouts, his eyes widening in horror as he sees her crumpled form, blood pooling around her. He rushes to her side, cradling her in his arms. "Miss Hua! Miss Hua!" Through gasps of pain, she whispers, "Mr. Wu, the money, take it. And, my sister, she doesn't know better. Please, forgive her." Tears sting Wu Chen's eyes. "Silly girl, I didn't need you to save me." His fury boils over as he looks toward the car. Who the hell is driving? Damn it! I won't let you off so easily. He clenches his fists, shouting, "System reset." Suddenly, the scene rewinds. Huale's words echo, "Taking this money, it puts me in a tough spot." Wu Chen moves swiftly, pulling Huale close and out of harm's way. Hua Bei, shocked, says, "Eh? Mr. Wu, you." This time, Wu Chen avoids the accident. Huale, still in disbelief, thinks, "Did he just hug me? Could he have known this was coming? Can he see the future?" Wu Chen strides to the car, fury blazing in his eyes. He rips the door open and snarls, "You bastard. I'll find out who you really are." Inside, the driver is severely injured. Huale, recognizing the man, whispers, "Leopard Bro. One of President Wang's men from Runtong Capital." She knows him, Wu Chen thinks, surprised. Without thinking, he pulls her into a tight embrace. "Miss Hua, I'm just glad you're safe." Hua Bei, still confused, thinks, "Mr. Wu, what do you mean? Why do you keep saying I'm safe?" Inside, Wu Chen reflects. 1,000 years of reincarnation, and I've never owed anyone. But today, I owe Miss Hua my life. His voice drops as he says, "What does President Wang from Runtong Capital have to do with this? Miss Hua, tell me everything. Maybe I can help you." If you like my video, please share and subscribe.